Well, the latest in the Bengaluru violence is that a high-level meeting was convened of the Chief Minister with the Home Minister and other senior police officials. Now, several key decisions that were in fact taken in this was the fact that a claims commissioner would first of all be formed to ascertain the value of the claims that need to be retrieved and from the accused. Of course, this is something that the government had made very clear in the start, that they would in fact be retrieving the amount of the damages from the accused itself. That's one. Secondly, also in fact is the accused will now also of course be booked under the UAPA Act, where we understand that they would of course be dealt with more stringently. And third now is also the fact that the Gundas Act would be enforced, would be invoked, is what the Home Minister Basuraj Bommai has also gone on to say. He's also gone on to make a mention that the accused over here in this case would not be dealt with lightly. As far as the investigation is concerned, the police have made some headway. They've made several arrests, we understand right now, and the police custody of a few of the accused is being sought right now to investigate them further and try and understand as to whether they had any past links or not. Now also, while we're talking about the key accused over here in this case, it's imperative for us to remember that another very crucial arrest has come in today, and this being of a man, in fact, who's had previous links also to the SDPI. The reason we tell you this is because in 2016, the murder of RSS activist Rudresh, the prime accused in that, was also in contact with one of the persons who was arrested in this case over here today in Bengaluru. So apart from this also now, let's remember that the 5 accused who were arrested for the murder of the RSS activist Rudresh in 2016 were in fact members or had some sort of affiliation to the SDPI and the PFI. And now the police are trying to strengthen this link that they've found so far between the SDPI, the PFI and this current violence or riots that took place in Bengaluru. Apart from that also, interestingly, you have the Congress MLA Akhand Srinivas Murthy, whose house was burnt down, coming out and openly stating that in fact he would file a complaint. A complaint has been filed. An FIR has been registered near the Kaval Barisandra police station limits. And what we understand now is that the FIR is against 2,000 to 3,000 unknown persons. Why is this a cause of concern now? Because several people have alleged that the Congress is indulging in vote bank politics. The reason we say this is because the BBMP corporator elections, which are right around the corner, they would be coming up next year. And at a time like this, the Congress does not want to, displease any of the groups. So, which is why the BJP has now alleged that the Congress is indulging in vote bank politics. And when the police themselves have named 4 to 5 members of the SDPI as been accused in this case, why is it that the Congress MLA is staying mum? A lot of questions that need to be answered. The investigation is progressing. We need to wait and see whether this was a bigger racket or whether this was limited to one such incident.